lighting is the issue here. So I'm going to torque this up to 98 Newton meters, which sits higher than the middle setting of 69 to 76 pound-foot as per the manual. So yeah, I'll crack on with that and see how we go. There we go. There we go. God, made that look easy. Whew. Right, shows I know what I'm doing. So I got totally carried away and went ahead and fitted the piston without even thinking about filming it. It was straightforward. Got a new gudgeon pin or wrist pin for it. Just slid it in, lined it up with the top of the con rod, pushed it through, and now we have a nice rotating piston. But I haven't done the circlips yet, so I'm going to do that now, which will probably be a fiddle. Again, never done this before. I've got rags here to stop it falling down the side. I'm going to add more just to be safe. No idea how to do this. And it can be easy or a pain in the ass. Don't know if that's in or not. again, inexperience here. You don't know if you're right or not. I guess if it stays in, you're right, and if it doesn't, you're wrong. Time to fit the O-ring to the underside of the cylinder. This is one of those jobs that I was worried I was going to forget to do. Can you just imagine I'd assemble it and then find it at the end, because that's the kind of person I am. Hopefully, I mean it seems quite pliable, but hopefully this will just slide over the cylinder without too much drama. Put a bit of oil on here to help slide it down. I've cleaned out this crevice that's down the bottom that it sits in as well. I've just gone around with a rag and some brake cleaner just to make sure it's there's no debris in there. And hopefully this will just come on, you bugger. There we go. Slide down. I've just fitted the cylinder base gasket, and it's at this point that you start to realise that pattern parts can be a little bit less than perfect. I bought this complete gasket set for this. It seems to be the one that's sold everywhere on the internet, and obviously not being an expert, I just assumed a gasket set was a gasket set. But there's a slight problem with it. It doesn't quite fit properly. So these two holes here are misaligned from the bolt holes, which means I might have to just remove a little bit of material to stop the bolt from fouling or chewing up the gasket on the way through. And this oil way here that sends oil up and down this cavity is partially obscured, so I'm just going to nick that out with a knife slightly and make sure that that is clear. This area here across here has a greater radius curve on it than the actual metal does, and so you the gasket material is only covering what, 2/3 of the metal. Might be fine, I don't know. In order to modify this gasket paper, I tried using a sharp snap-off blade to cut it, but it's actually quite a fibrous material. So by chance, yesterday, Caroline received in the post a hole punch, which is designed for holes in leather belts. But I think this might actually help us by just enlarging some of these holes slightly, just in the direction we need them. So I'm going to pencil, mark up where we need to go, and then make the cuts. This tool has been absolutely perfect for just nibbling away just ever so slightly, just a millimetre to clear these two bolt holes, two little chinks off of here to make sure that the oil way is clear, and a couple of little nibbles here just to make sure that the bolt doesn't foul this. So yeah, I mean that's as close to a modification as I'll get. A bit annoying that the gasket hangs over the edge here, but I guess the cylinder will be sat down on there. You might see a little bit of green here, but I guess once it's clamped I might be able to run a razor blade or something along it. Or maybe it won't be noticeable, I don't know. So we'll take it from there and see what we think. Time for a fiddly bit. We've got to get this cylinder onto the piston. Just checking that the top ring gap is here at the front, or the back. The second ring is 120 degrees away, and the oil rings around here separated, which is good. So now I need to oil everything up. We're in, and just took a bit of fettling. Okay. Just get some extra oil in there. Some white.